Guys, before we get going, you know what we gotta do. We gotta give a huge shout out to our Patreon subscribers. Yeah, you know, that's right. Thank you to Tony, Starla, Luke, Jacob, Jeff, Adam, Chuck, Justin, Brian, Dusty, and now our newest Patreon member, Alpha 80 Swag. Thank you guys so much. No, that's not a joke. This is legit. Alpha 80 Swag. I think I know who you are. I think we know who you are, but we will not use your real name. Alpha 80 Swag, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. And listen, guys, if you want to become a Patreon member, help support this show, go to patreon.com/AITDpod. You can find the link in the episode notes. You get ad-free episodes. You get access to, you get to put in your, just so much now. I mean, it's so much, guys. We've redone the Patreon now. It is just way more active, and even free people get stuff as well. If you got your emails, notifications, all that stuff turned on, you'll see everything come in every day, Monday through Friday. But yeah, Dispatch Poll Power now, we added so much. Go check it out, would you? Come throw $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 on the face. Also, the Discord. Come hang out with us in the Discord as well. That's always hopping every single day. People are having a great time in there, and it's so much fun. Also, the newest thing, guys, we're very excited to announce this as well. DeliveringGreatness.com will take you right to our merch store. We have a few items on there right now, about 4 items on there. Got a t-shirt, we got a hat, we got stickers, we got even package car air fresheners. Guys, fuck. I mean, we're having so much fun with this right now. It's so much fun. So listen, deliveringgreatness.com. You can find that link also in the episode notes. And listen, right now, until the end of February, you can get 10% off your order. All you got to do is use promo code ALLIN10. That's all in 10, the number 10. All in 10 promo code for 10% off your order today through the end of February. So go check out the merch we got over there. There'll be new merch dropping as well. Join the email list that we have over there. Guys, we're fucking balls rolling. 187. Episode 187 is about to get underway. As everybody knows, there's no hiding it. It was read at almost every PCM, I think, in the country this past week. And that is, yes, round 2. Ding, ding, ding. I should have had a bell lined up. Fuck. Round 2 of the Buyouts. Guys, we're going to crack it down on this one. And I'm sure you guys have seen the video, too, of me talking about it. So if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the All in the Delivery family. Guys, 187 and much more, obviously, to go as well. And so let's have some fun. I'm ready. Luke's ready. You guys are ready. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Here we go. We got to this one address. I said, this one goes around back. He went around back, boom, drove off, left them right at the stop.
That was after getting hit by a car.
Wait, you got hit by a car?
I ended up drinking 24 Bud Lights in about 48 minutes. Drunken nomad stumbles out in the road and he hit me going 30 miles an hour.
What's up, everybody, and thank you for joining us on another episode of All in the Delivery. This is episode 187. I also forgot to mention at the top, because we were just rolling. I feel like I was buzzing through there. The episode meetup, guys. Listen, if you're in the area or if you want to come fly up, drive up, over, down, whatever you may have, the 200th episode meetup, guys, will be Saturday, March 28th in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, in and around that area. So if you're interested, let us know. Shoot us a DM. I believe we got 2 people now coming in from Florida to come hang out with us. So it's going to be a blast. Going to be lots of recordings and content that we have planned for that. So now let's get this one going because it's buyouts. But first, let me introduce to you guys my co-host. You know him down in West Bargo, Virginia.
Fuck.
Luke, How are you, buddy?
Dude, I always it just never ceases to amaze me how you said you were firing. You were firing because I was sitting here, I was giggling because I was like right now as we record, we're just over 5 minutes into this episode, and I've always laughed because I've joked about it so many times in the past. Like, there's a reason why you don't hear me on the intros because we're 5 minutes in. We'd probably have about another 15 to 20 to go. You do it well, brother. But
Thank you.
I I I'm good, but dude, I've had a devastating. Now, when I say this, I say this not in more morbid terms, so don't think it's that. But cause I just want to brace people for that. But I'm saying work wise of how I do things, I've had a devastating loss. I I no longer have Tina as a preloader, as a loader of my truck, and they just moved me. She hasn't left, but it was a thing where they were she dude, it was she's loads 4 trucks and mine gets a lot of volume, is not that big. So it's a pain in the ass to load. I know that. She wasn't complaining about mine, but she has two below me that are bulky as fuck. They're like they're big. They're like thousands or 800s and they get a lot of shit. And
Yeah.
she's got one in front of me. So it was like more or less of a thing. They were like, they were trying to lighten her workday up and I was the motherfucker they shipped off. And man, it dude, it's been like 5 years, I think, 4 or 5 years in that range, and I was just telling you before we recorded, I haven't had to sort a truck in years. Years, dude. It's just been I've talked about her in the past. I don't know whenever Cam's episode was when we had, when Cam was on, I think that's when I don't know if that's when I first brought her up, but I know she was brought up on his episode. So whatever that was, however long ago that's been now, she had been loading my truck for a while. And dude, I feel today was not bad. Today was like, I feel like who I have now isn't that bad, but it's just like going from the best to anybody else is just like fucking, dude. It's like when Jordan went to play baseball and Scottie Pippen tried to fucking, win with the Bulls. And everybody always will say that, Jordan couldn't win without Pippen, but Pippen he couldn't win without Jordan either. But anyway, that's another fucking talk for another day. But dude, yeah, it's just like the best loader to where I never had to look for shit. Like, not a thing. And I went and oh God, dude. And I was bulky. I was like on Monday, my route didn't run. It sat. So I ran the neighboring route beside, like the one that's beside me. And I don't know the addresses. That was the pain in the ass. Like all the stores up there I knew, but I couldn't look. Like they weren't in the dyad as any, like, even when I would try to look them up individually, it was just suite numbers and shit. And I had to keep going back and looking at labels, and it started off, and I was like looking forward to getting back to my truck, and then I came in and it was moved, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, it was like that moment where it all just comes crashing down. Oh, but anyway, I mean, I had her. I at least had her for the shittiest ice brigade I've ever had to be a part of yet in my career, and I'm glad I did. So that was the last. I mean, if that was our finale, man, that was it. But Tina, you are missed, and you're not even like, I'm talking like she's gone, like she's still there. But dude, in my world, dude, yeah, definitely missed. I told you before we got on, I got to say it. I even got a shout out, like, to my wife, to Mrs. Nomad, Ashley she's like, when I told her, she even like was devastated. She like exhaled like fuck, like dude, that was just going to fuck everything up. It's like I gotta adjust it, doing sorting loads, sorting boxes and shit like you normally have to. I would say spoiled, but yeah, I mean, I'm good though. I got no complaints. The weather's been fine. This has been the best week I've had for a while. I know last episode we said they were piling up, and they were, but I feel like I do have to say this though. It was Willow's first week of daycare slash. I mean, we've been calling it preschool to her, and I mean it more or less is, but it's like pre-K to the pre-K kind of thing. And you know, she's been with us the whole time. She's been, you know, she hasn't been to anything yet, so this was like her first week of interacting. It was kind of, so I took Tuesday off and didn't work, so I didn't have a full work week either, but she went Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and it was so fucking, because she was, and I mean, you obviously know this. We've spoke about this on the phone many times, of like just being, you know, it's good to have kids on some type of schedule, and it gets them ready. So, dude, it was just like a routine. Yes, yes, a routine. That was the word. And it was just like we going to work, and she was about to go to school, because that's what she calls it. She was like, I'm going to school. We're like, yeah, good. So we like, just the way we were like hugging and stuff. She was like, Dad, I was at school and I just missed you at work. And I was like, yeah, that's what Daddy does when I'm at work and I think about you. And she got all like excited and shit. It was been a fun week. It went a lot smoother than I thought it would. I thought, you know, I know there'll be days obviously, but for the first week, man, it couldn't have went much better. So yeah, it's good. I feel like I had to mention that for sure.
Hell yeah, dude. Nah, man, that's awesome. And my week, besides all the buyout talk, my week,
yeah, that was kind of
was decent. It was all right. So we had bids come back around in our center, and you know, our bids come back around every 2 years up here, and I found out when I first bid the new route that I've been on for the last like 4 months now. The guy that retired, I bid the route after they put it up for bid, and they said, you know, any package car driver hired full-time date before August 1st, 2019 will stay Monday through Friday, even though this route is Tuesday through Saturday. And so, you know, I bid it, and I've been on it for 4 months, but now with the new bids coming around, it still being a Tuesday through Saturday route, I will have to change my work schedule and be a Tuesday through Saturday route if I bid it. And so it's not looking like I'm going to stay here, because I can't do a Saturday thing, dude. Like the weekends are for me and my boys. And when I mean my boys, I mean my kids. I mean my 2 kids. I don't mean like my boys. But yeah, you know, so that's kind of a bummer. So that kind of pissed me off. And earlier in the week, but you know, it's
it's unfortunate that they changed it, and why they would, because it's like that. Like I told you here, it's more.
Yeah, it's like that everywhere.
Thing. Yeah. Fuck. Well,
it's fucking blow up a rat and do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh God,
well
damn
said.
it.
Fuck.
Said. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So anyways, besides that, dude, you know, the week was absolutely fine. We're finally getting some above freezing temperatures up here. So I'm starting to see the snow melt a little bit. We still got quite a lot of snow out there, but you know, we're starting to see the snow melt, and you know, as the weather gets warmer, people's attitudes get better and people get a little more happier. So, today I had both doors open and, I was fucking out there rolling around in 38 degrees. So it's good. It's good. So I can't complain, I guess, too much. But
dude, it's so true because like there were people that I delivered to because they gave me stuff in the country part of kind of, it's not really my route, but it becomes a part of my route, certain days. And I had it today, and this is shit that's been frozen for however long that's been now, 3 weeks. Dude, it's so crazy what a difference from then to now. But the crazy thing is that so there was one road that I didn't go up. I don't think anybody went up. Nobody was coming down. Because it was that bad. It's probably the shittiest road in this section where it's banked, it's a hill that you can't see, and it's a curve, like it's shit. And the guy that ran the area for years until they started kind of dispatching it different, and he knows the people up there and has like phone numbers and stuff, and he even said people called and said like, yeah, they hadn't come down the hill. So I was able to actually go up there today, and I had one for the first, dude, I wish I would have taken a picture of this fucking driveway. Dude, I almost think you would need a fucking monster truck to go up this thing. And it wasn't snow anymore, dude. It was literally mud and tire tracks. But when I say fucking tracks, dude, like I'm talking deep, like, dude, I would have gotten hung up if I would have tried to go up there within fucking probably 15 feet. That's how deep these fucking things were. And I was thinking, how the fuck do these people get up and down? They got a big old mailbox. And yeah, that's the thing now. A lot of those areas, the roads were like so soft, like the back roads that aren't really well paved, or you go up the driveways that are gravelly, and it just, man. So other than that, it was nice because everywhere I went, it was funny because when I talked about it a few weeks ago about fucking fishtailing up that hillside and gunning it and shaking my legs, I was going down the opposite way today, and I was like, oh, this is so nice, just nice and relaxing, no anxiety.
Yeah.
legs aren't shaking like they what the fuck am I doing? Why did I do this? Yeah, the warm weather definitely brings out the happiness in all of us for sure. Yeah, it was like 40 some today, and
Heck yeah.
it was 50. It'll be in the 50s tomorrow. So yeah, we're feeling some of that too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. It's warmer weather is upon the horizon, if you will, or something like that. I tried to be poetic or something. I don't know. Anyways, speaking of horizons, though, it's crazy, right? I'm just completely off topic and off everything right now, but SpaceX sent some astronauts into space early this morning to orbit the moon. And this is like phase 2 of their plan. And the next phase after orbiting the moon is going to be to land on the moon.
So now we're actually going to do it to where we can't, we'll actually know for sure that it won't be the... So,
no more conspiracy theories. We're going to fucking try to land on the moon.
So that one, how do you feel about that one? Because I feel like
do I think it's legit? Do I think the original moon landing's legit is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Why the fuck have we not been back since?
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like,
how did we have that technology then?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, granted, NASA and like all of that, you know what I mean? But like, dude, I don't know. The fact that it's 2026 and now we're planning to go back to the moon, I mean, even Mars eventually, But like,
I mean,
what was
Neil
that,
Armstrong
1970?
does 1969.
1970s?
I think it was
1960s?
1969.
Yeah.
What it was.
The moon landing, 1960. I don't know, man. It's so many conspiracy theories are like spot on. There's so many things that are spot on with that. But
And you know, another thing that's fucking, I mean, to say, you know what else was going on in 1969?
oh yeah,
The Vietnam War. So they could have just that
like, look how cool we are.
Look, the moon landing, total fucking distraction. God, dude. So that makes it even fucking worse.
I know. Oh man. But
I'm glad
anyways,
you brought that up.
I was just, I mean, I think it's pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know if it's also because like Xander is like in love with like spaceships and stuff right now and like all of that. Like he loves like science and like in space stuff. So like, I don't know if that gets me a little amped up too. Cause I'm like, yeah, I fucking love science when I was a kid. I don't know, but it's pretty neat.
Nah, it's cool,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's cool now because we know we can legitimately do it. Like now, it's so weird because like I've heard people say like our phones have more whatever computer power than those fucking anything they had back then of any kind, and that makes sense because I mean, just think in our lifetimes, dude. Think about. Well, let's talk about. I mean, we love our fucking Patreons. We obviously talk about, we shout them out in the newest one. Awesome 80s swag. Just think about it.
Alpha
We're
80s swag.
Sorry, I said awesome. Alpha. Sorry.
It's pretty
Alpha.
awesome. It's a pretty awesome name.
Alpha 80s swag. Think about the 80s when we were born. And just think about the technology when we were fucking born. This is 1969 was from, it was 15 years before me and 18 before you. And think about the technology when we were fucking growing up. Even think about it when we were like the
90s.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We were still watching
we had 8-bit video games.
We were still fucking watching VHS tapes.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, dude.
Please be kind. Rewind. Like,
yeah, no doubt, dude. That makes him so suspect. So fucking suspect.
All right, here's another one. You ready? Here's another side topic. And I love talking about this because I love this. Between summer and winter, okay? You have the Summer Olympics, and right now we have the Winter Olympics going on. All right? Winter Olympics is my favorite Olympics. It's got a lot of those sports that I absolutely love. Obviously, everybody knows I'm a hockey fan. If you've listened to this podcast long enough, you know I'm a hockey fan. So you got the USA men's, USA women's. Dude, those USA women's team, like the USA women's team is the product on the ice that they're displaying is better than the Rangers have played all season long, bro.
Dude,
those girls are unreal.
So
they are buzzing around out there on the ice.
I'm also glad you mentioned that because I saw that on the fucking sports ticker. Who the fuck were they playing today?
No idea about today. I did not.
Well, they had on ESPN, like the fucking on the sports ticker now. They got the spreads on everything.
Oh yeah.
The fucking puck line was 7. And I was like, good.
They probably fucking unleashed.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who the fuck? How good is our women's team? They're fucking spotting 7 in a fucking hockey game.
Italy today, 6-0. Poor Italy in Italy. God.
See, dude, if you'd have put Italy on the puck line, you would have won then because fucking 7, 6-0. That's still an ass.
Dude, those girls are fucking. They're just, man. They are out there just buzzing around, dude. They are quick. They are fast. They're out there moving the puck around like crazy, like just dominating all like whatever games I've been able to catch, because they're playing at like 3:15 in the afternoon because they're over there in Italy. But like
Right.
any of the games, the reruns that I've watched of it and whatnot, reruns like we're back in the 90s, like
Rewound them and watched it.
yeah,
Yeah.
like any of the replays that I've watched of it is they're just dominating, man. And then above that too, listen, I know curling is not everybody's forte, but dude, I find curling so I don't know. I find it so interesting, and I enjoy watching curling, the snowboarding to the skiing, the downhill, like even though I don't even know what they call it. What do they call it? Do they call it the long jump? When the fucking people with the long skis just fly through the air like an eagle, like
I don't know what they call it, but it is fucking awesome to watch.
I know. Oh, and then the bobsledding and the luge and like all of those too, and oh my goodness, I fucking love the Winter Olympics. Anyways, I just had to mention that because I don't think we mentioned it yet on here, and I was like, I'm so excited for the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, I don't think we did. Don't you say that? I watched the U.S. They played Sweden in mixed curling.
Oh, the gold medal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that. I was watching that. That was on because I was off. That's when that was her first day of preschool, and that was it was fucking cool, dude, to watch it. But I always look, and I used to think that looked so easy, and now I'm like, dude, I would fucking fall over, like,
dude, just having to write
Mm-hmm.
And then like just before they let it go, they just put a little spin on it, knowing that it's gonna curl around.
And then
the other stones
scraping the ice and fucking trying
to
bust
what
your
a
ass.
job.
I know, dude.
Yeah, dude, they were full sweat. Those do they call them scrapers? I guess I don't know. But like the broom,
I know.
the fucking sweepers maybe. But dude, they were like full, and they're just fucking moving their legs too, and just like going down the ice with dude. Anyways. I love the Winter Olympics.
Nah, dude, it's been fucking the shit I've watched. Because I don't know, man. I feel like I guess it's to each their own of how you like it, but I feel like it's just more exciting. That long jump thing where they fucking go off the ramp, that's like, dude, how you can't match that shit in
like,
Summer
how do you
Olympics.
just know that, like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to learn how to fucking fly. Like, where do you get those balls from, man?
I don't know, dude. I can only imagine what that feels like. Like in the air. Oh God. I knew the whole time.
Granted, it's so smooth too. Like when they land, like it's just so smooth because they're coming down, landing on a hill. So it's just like, it's just so smooth. Like there's barely any like impact. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like to their knees.
Right.
I mean, fucking, you want to talk about fucking up your knees?
Oh,
those fucking skiers with like the bumps and they go
dude,
fucking back and forth.
That would be.
They gotta have knee problems at like the age of 30.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If you threw me off on them ramps right now and I was in the air that high, I'd be like, well, my knees are about to be gone in about 3, 2.
He's left the chat.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I'd be sitting there and be like, I got a couple more seconds, guys. Just fucking, that's it.
Dude, it's wild, dude. So wild. Oh, and figure skating for those that love the figure skating. Figure skating is probably my least favorite, but it's still, I mean, dude, got to give those people props too. Cause
yeah, there's talent.
How the fuck they don't get dizzy is beyond me.
I saw fucking, there was a dude that did a fucking backflip, and I thought, dude, that's fucking impressive.
You know, I heard a rumor. I don't know how true it was, but I heard. Yes, I know who you're talking about, the dude with the blonde, fluffy hair. Yeah. And, I don't know his name off the top of my head. I think his name's Ilya something. But anyways, so I don't know how true it is, but I heard backflips were illegal in the Olympics. Like, the Olympic Committee or whatever didn't want skaters to do backflips for the risk of injuries. And this guy's just like, hold my beer. And he goes out there and does the backflip.
Did they disqualify him?
I don't think they disqualified him.
I mean, it's been so, dude, I feel like I've never seen that. No, I feel like there's people in the past that probably would have been capable of doing it. And just
there was one guy
rule.
in the 90s, I think, that would do them.
Chaz Michaels, maybe.
No, I don't think that was it.
Blades of Glory. Nah, that was a movie.
Oh, Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Yeah, fucking Will Ferrell and John Heder, Napoleon Dynamite.
So here's the thing, right? So the short answer is yes, backflips are illegal in competitive figure skating. Under rules from International Skating Union, any somersault type move, including backflips, is banned in official competitions. It's considered dangerous. It's viewed as more of an acrobatic stunt than a skating element. If attempted, it results in an automatic deduction, and in some events, the element simply won't count. So this man went out there and risked it and said, fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna make up any points in this spot here or something, and boom, nailed a backflip, and people are like, holy shit, you know? I mean, pretty cool.
Risking it, not making any spots, saying fuck it, just feels like it's leading right into. I know, dude. That's the thing about that's what makes the Olympics great, man. I don't like. I feel like for me, I always wished like, and it was such a pipe dream in the night. Like there was talk, and it obviously was just talk. It never really could have happened. But there was talk. I remember Emmett Smith being in the commercial, but there was like dudes in they had USA uniforms on. Like they wanted to try to make football an Olympic sport, but nobody really plays football like that. Back then, especially, like they're doing way more international shit now to where it's probably still like way, way far away. But I remember I used to I got so excited for that on whatever year that was. And my dad used to just shoot it down, be like, look, they're not going to do it. They can't play anybody. I was like, what? I was like, I just saw it because I saw a commercial. I'm like, dude, we're just going to get it and just kick everybody's ass. But nobody fucking back then. If they played now, it would probably be equivalent to what the Dream Team did in 1990. Would have been 91, 92, and just beat everybody by the average of like 40 or 50. But it is getting more popular, and they were going with a global market. They're trying to expand, and that's that would be my guess to not to fucking divulge into Super Bowl halftime show, because I feel like that's been an argument for the last like 4 years or 5 years, maybe 6. But I would say that's why Bad Bunny was chosen to be the halftime show. This is just me saying it. I was like, I feel like I've watched the Super Bowl, but musically, like, I am not in touch with fucking I didn't even know who the fuck Bad Bunny was until Happy Gilmore 2. People were like, Bad Bunny's in Happy Gilmore 2. I'm like, who the fuck's Bad Bunny?
Who the
like,
fuck's Bad Bunny? I know, same.
They're like, he's the caddy. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
okay, cool.
I had no fucking idea, dude. Like, I had no fucking clue who he was, but I wouldn't know. I don't know anybody in the fucking music scene. It's new, especially the newer they are, the less I fucking know. And when I say new, I mean like last 15 years. and that's being polite, man. But
give me Creed again in the halftime show. Let's go,
dude. The Creed Dallas Cowboy halftime show, whatever. Dude, legendary. that was the greatest regular season halftime show of all time.
There was just people
the
flying
NFL.
through the air, holding on to curtains and shit for no fucking reason.
Scott Stapp's fucking running down the field in his Romo jersey, or had Romo's number, but had his name on it. God, dude, it was incredible. It was
incredible. Love that.
But yeah, man. But with the Olympics, so it's just when you see shit like you get, especially when you watch stuff and you're able to see, like I didn't really understand curling until I watched that. And I got it. I understand what they do. And I was like, they got to knock these things out of the circle and keep theirs in. It's pretty simple, but at the same time, hard as fuck. It looks fucking, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Very much. I know, man.
I love it. Love this time of year, man. The weather's slowly starting to get better. I mean, you want to talk baseball for a second? Pitchers and catchers are reporting to spring training. I mean, I already told my son, dude. I already told Xander. Obviously, I talked about the baseball games that we went to on here too. And, I told Xander, I was like, yeah, what starts next month, right? The Mets season starts back up again. He got so excited, dude. He was like, are we going to go to a game? I was like, of course, we'll go to another game or two. So, yeah. And on top of that too, we're signing him up for baseball, and he's super stoked for that, and to actually get to play like on a team and stuff. So now when the snow decides to officially melt outside here, I will, I'll start getting him a little, start like working with him, and start teaching him the other rules of the game and all this stuff, and just, oh man, I don't know, dad moments or something, you know what I mean? So,
dude, it is, man. It's I can still remember, like, there's little things I can remember as a kid. It's shit he'll remember with dad, like playing with baseball. It's so, dude, I can remember. I remember how big of a deal it was to me whenever my dad had to actually get a glove, because when we would play catch or throw to each other, he would just catch it with his bare hands. And I don't know how old, like I was probably, like 7, 8, maybe 8 years old. And he got a glove, and I was like, what? Well, you got a glove? Because I was like, what'd you get a glove for? He's like, I got to get a glove. You're throwing a little harder now. So I was like, and I was like thinking, like, fucking,
you're like, yes,
dude. I had no idea. I had no idea what the term would have meant as a fucking however old I was. But I mean, I was just big. I was I was whipping my dick. I was like, you're a fucking, yeah. I was big. I was fucking big dogging it. Yeah, if it was
7,
today,
8-year-old nomad,
whipping my fucking
nomad
dick
out
around,
there,
going power walking. Yeah. Dude, but fuck. Oh man,
that's funny,
dude. Yeah, but it's it will be that time of year, and I guess to give another plug into anybody, not to, we just rambled about sports, but I feel like we're going to be talking about something that, thanks to our employer, man, we just can't escape it anyway. So we may as well talk about something else for a minute before we got to get into this buyout's a lot more interested. It's a lot more interesting. But I want to say real quick, for anybody that does watch football casually, or is a football fan but would casually watch football, if you're a listener to this and you're like that, I'd strongly suggest that you check out the UFL. It really is not bad. The rules they have slightly different rules on some things. Like with the extra points, you can go for 1, 2, or 3. They don't kick like extra points. They kick field goals, but they don't kick extra points. It's just shit that's a little bit different, but it's way more. It's not like, I can't say as far as Vince McMahon being it's not the XFL of Vince McMahon time. It's actually pretty solid. And
is there still a play clock?
There's a play clock.
Is it still as long? Isn't it more like faster?
It's faster paced. Like they don't stop the clock for
plays, right?
They don't stop the clock for incompletions.
Yeah.
And the games go quicker. Yeah. The games are more, they're like probably, I don't know, like an average NFL game is probably 3 hours, 3-ish. Yeah, theirs are probably like 2.5 max, maybe
with only
2.
15 minutes of playtime. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
they fucking right, but it's
Commercial, dude. I feel like I get it. I know it's the Super Bowl and whatnot, but I feel like there was a commercial every 2 minutes.
dude,
They weren't even fucking funny.
No, because you know what I think, dude? I truly think that I think that they've just accepted the fact that most people just are probably on their phones half the time, or most of the time anyway. They're not paying as much attention. So they just quit giving us, they just were like, I think now it's more status. Yeah, it's just a money thing.
Thanks, there's
They're like,
another
here,
one.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think it's just watered down now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man. I mean, you'd have to watch them.
There used to be some banger commercials back then, bud. Shit. I remember the first time I saw the "What's up" commercial, you know, and like that was premiered on the Super Bowl, and I remember cracking up with like me and a whole bunch of buddies of mine, and they were like, "Holy cow, this was hysterical, so good."
The fucking Budweiser,
the
they
frogs?
used to have the Budweiser frogs. The Budweiser, I remember in the Super Bowl, they had the Bud Bowl. They had Budweiser versus Bud Light for a long time.
Boy, sir. Not a sponsor.
No.
Sorry.
but you know who is a sponsor? These Buyouts. Just kidding. But
no, definitely not.
They're not a
Definitely
sponsor.
Not. No.
They're trying to be. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. But yeah, we can get into those, of course, because we have to.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows about it, right? And everyone's seen it and whatnot. But first, I'm going to do a quick little read here. So guys, listen. If you're riding with All in the Delivery, first off, we appreciate you. But now listen, if this podcast helps you get through long routes, heavy Mondays, or peak season madness, here's how you can really support what we're building. We just launched our Patreon. We redid it. And that's where the real behind the scenes lives. Patreon members get exclusive bonus episodes, early access to new drops, member-only content, and insider conversations we don't always put on the main feed. Plus, you're directly helping us grow this platform for drivers, inside workers, and, well, delivery folks everywhere. Whether you're preload, feeder, package, or just somebody who respects the grind, there's a tier for you. So if you're all in on delivery, go be all in with us. Hit the Patreon link in the show notes and join the Patreon family today. And as always, thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. And let's keep delivering greatness. Now, the buyouts. The fucking buyouts. Let's start here. Hold on a second. Let's start here, shall we? The note that was read at all the PCMs. Yes, you're about to hear it again. And it says, the world is changing and the rate of change is accelerating. As we navigate these changes and continue to reshape our network, our drivers appreciate having choices, including the option to make a career change or retire earlier than planned. With this in mind, we engaged the Teamsters in early January about a voluntary separation program for our full-time U.S. drivers that includes a $150,000 separation package, regardless of years of service. The offer is in addition to any retirement benefits earned, including pension and health care benefits. That's right. You will still get your pension and your health care benefits if you took the buyout. We are disappointed the Teamsters have chosen to oppose the program, given that it would be entirely voluntary and would provide a great benefit to our employees, particularly as we continue to right-size our workforce. We are working to resolve the matter through the legal process and will keep you updated. In the meantime, know that this does not affect our operations, and we will continue to provide a reliable service our customers expect from blah, 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 blah. Okay. That was reliable service. What the fuck service? We had errors sitting around. You see the videos of all the boxes just sitting in warehouses. Anyways, no, let's not get sidetracked. Sorry, let's keep it on the rails here for this one. Buyouts.
Man.
$150,000 separation package. Boy,
Dude.
oh boy. If they're gonna get volunteers. There's no doubt about it.
So did we look this up? So is it what, like 100,000 after taxes?
100,
Right around
105 probably.
100 to 105.
Somewhere in between there. Mm-hmm.
So you're
After
looking
taxes.
you're looking at $100,000.
We got a year's pay.
And dude, and this is the thing. There's like, obviously they're doing this as a ploy, because this one's a lot sweeter than the last one was. Now, obviously, I think we could just say, spoiler alert for both of us, we're fucking gone. I mean, at this rate, what are we going to do? Get a buyout every year? We're just going to keep riding. We'll ride the fucking curve up and see. We're not taking, long story short, we're not taking the buyout, but
We'll talk again next year.
yeah, we'll see. We'll renegotiate. We'll see if we're going to fucking see what it is in a couple of years. It might get fucking. We're
I think
going
it's up to 500.
500 would be hard to walk away. It'd be hard.
I know.
There's no
I
way,
know.
dude.
That'd be insane.
But anyways,
Sorry.
we're not going to take it. A lot of people will say, but this is what I was going to say. Like, I know a lot of people will be like, it's essentially what we make in a year in that regard. But it's like, dude, there's a difference between making $100,000 through 52 weeks
It's a lot of
and
deliveries.
making $100,000 in a check given to, like, dude, that is gonna, like, and this is the thing, man. There's a lot of people, like, part of me, and I was talking, we were talking to our, shout out to Greg, past guest. There's some other people that we speak with on the phone about this the other day, and fucking, it is true, man. Like, the solidarity needs to be there, absolutely, to go forward with, but this is going to shrink that number. It is, because, and this is the part that and it's not even, it'll be like just like it was last time, the people that are about to retire, the guy beside me, I won't give his name out, but there's a couple drivers at my building. Actually, there's a few, I guess now. I won't, but they were going to retire this year. I think one of them definitely was. So yeah, like, they're going to fucking do, just like the people last year that were about to retire. They'll just make a little extra money on the way out. But there's a lot of people that are fucking miserable doing that job, though. I've told people in the last buyout,
They're in every
and I'll say
building.
it with this one too. Yeah, I'm like, I mean, there's a lot of things about the job that sucks, and this past month has been one of them fucking months that has sucked. But I still enjoy doing what I do. I don't picture myself doing anything else. So I think UPS still has a future, but I feel like for people that are lower level, like hired during the COVID era, it's going to be hard to walk away from that. Because if you walk away from that, like, this is the thing, and I'll say this on both ends, because I hope as many people, like, if as many people that can stick together, because that number, like, I feel like there is always strength in numbers, but think about this, dude. I mean, can you get mad at somebody that, say, is like
that's trying to better their life?
Well, it's trying to better their life. Absolutely. If somebody has a plan and $100,000 in a lump sum, they could change something in their life and do a fucking dream of theirs. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Right.
Absolutely. I'm not
Right.
even talking about the ambitious people, the people that have a vision. I'm not even talking about them. I'm just talking about regular drivers that are like 3-year drivers or 2-year drivers or somewhere, early. Under 5-year drivers is the general number. You know what I mean? And with the fucking shrinking of volume, getting laid off, fucking working part-time, like, dude, it's like you don't take the buyout and then the next fucking year you're fucking behind because you're not working, or have to get another job to go along with what you're doing, whatever. Like, dude, there's going to be people that take this shit and it is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
fucking hurt. But like, I don't feel, I mean, them taking them to the court to sue them, is that like that? I think that's just the dog and pony show because I don't think that can do anything. I don't think nobody's brought that up
So,
ever since it was a headline. Is it?
I know. That's the crazy part, right? You haven't seen much about the suing that's going on between UPS and Teamsters, right? But so we're just going to bring it up. We're going to bring it up here. Okay? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen with you. This is from Teamsters Local 542, okay? It says the Teamsters
Okay.
Union filed an emergency motion for a temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction against United Parcel Service today, demanding the company shut down its plan to roll out a second illegal buyout scam targeting UPS Teamsters drivers. The package giant has told the union it aims to announce the DCP Driver Choice Program. So we're not calling it the driver. What was it called before? The DSP drivers. I forgot the other one. Anyways,
See,
that was round one. Here comes another acronym.
Dude, real quick though, this is what makes me think that they're calling it a program. This makes me think that this is going to be a yearly fucking thing. Like, it's like an after-school program.
Holy shit! I didn't think about that.
It's a driver's buyout program.
It's time to put on our tinfoil hats again for the second time here. First, it was the moon landing. Now it's the program. Hold on. Let me finish reading this, and then I'll get back to that. In court filings with the U.S. District Court in Massachusetts, the Teamsters detailed at least 6 violations of its National Master Agreement by UPS in the rollout of the buyout program, including direct dealing of new contracts with workers, elimination of union jobs when UPS contractually agreed to establish more positions, and erosion of the rights and privileges of union shop stewards, among other charges. Since late January, the Teamsters issued more than 57 requests for information and documents to UPS related to its plans for a revised driver buyout. UPS CEO Carol Tomei and other corporate executives ignored the union's requests and appear to have developed the DCP behind closed doors in direct violation of the UPS Teamsters agreement. So,
damn.
Here's crazy though, right? It says that they did it behind closed doors, but in the letter, didn't it say they worked with them? What did it say here? It said, we engaged the Teamsters in early January about a voluntary separation program.
So somebody's fibbing.
Somebody is fucking fibbing.
Well, I mean, even if they didn't tell them, the fact that they did it last year, did they not think they would do it again? Because they didn't, I don't feel like they got the bet. Like, this is obviously
Did they know
better.
the entire time it was going to happen and just didn't tell us?
They probably had an idea. I would haven't. I mean, I don't know, man.
I know,
it's
dude.
just with the I don't know. I don't know.
Crazy.
But I'll just say this: like for me, it would have went from like, dude, I'm trying to think. What was it? 1,800 for each year. Was that what it was last year? So
Something
mine
like
would
that.
have been like 30. What would I have been like 1,800 for? I would have been like $36,000
Before taxes.
before taxes. Yeah.
Yeah, so this
dude.
one is way
This one's way better.
sweeter. Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this would be in like $100K. after taxes.
So
yeah, there's gonna be a lot more people take this shit.
The DCP.
Yep.
Yeah, you know me. The DCP, Driver Choice Program. Is there like episode 2 of the program, or
I don't know,
what?
man,
Episode 3? It would be episode 3.
But the people that we have left over, you know, it's going to be, I'm telling you, 2028 is going to be do or die.
God, I don't
and
wanna,
we're going to have
I don't
to
want to
really
think about that yet.
I know, but it's
If
coming, and the people
if
who
we're
are
still
left
podcasting at that time when we're going through that,
Fuck.
dude, that might be if we're fucking still going in, that we'll be like fucking Captain Smith with Titanic fucking going down. That might be when we fucking that might be when we sit there. Fucking
So
have
true.
our hand on the steering wheel, just fucking watch it sink.
What's the fuck? God dang it. Oh, dude,
Oh,
that's so
shit.
funny.
Dude, yeah, but it's
Dude,
I don't
That's so funny.
It is, but that's
No.
going to be like the people that are still there, and you know, it's just I worry about the number like that. That's a good analogy, isn't it? Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We're not fucking going. We're not trying to save ourselves on a fucking door in the ocean. We're fucking just grabbing the fucking wheel.
That door's big enough for me and you, buddy. We got this.
But I mean, it's like, it's just like, if there's one thing we got to say on here to use, like, we can say, you know, obviously we can say solidarity and stick together, and yeah, we should. But there's just fucking truths you got to admit, and this is going to be one that a lot of people are going to take. I feel like, depending on how they want to do it. I mean, that's a fucking lot, dude. That's a fucking lot of money. I mean, they're going to be paying out like, damn, dude. I mean, I feel like we're not. I said it the last time.
Okay, their
dude,
quarterly
they fucking
earnings
hate
were
us.
great.
They
Don't
hate
worry
us
about
so
it.
much. Yeah,
We
their
made them lots
quarterly
of
earnings
money.
were great. Their fucking stock prices are shooting up. The layoff news, stocks just fucking go through the roof.
I know.
It just goes hand in hand, man. I swear, I'll bring that up every fucking time it crosses my mind, because God, that shit bothers me.
All right, so this is what I want to ask you. I was talking to a driver from my building about this tonight. His son also plays basketball with Xander, but so me and him both are there in our Browns, so straight out of work.
Straight out of work.
Yeah,
yep.
straight out of work, and we're over there we were talking the entire time, and he brought up a good point, and I never thought about this. Okay, because let me ask you, okay, if you haven't looked at our little episode notes here, Luke, let me ask you quick. Okay? So don't look at it right now.
Okay,
Okay.
I have it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Who do you think the buyout is targeting? Like what drivers?
Who do I think it's targeting? I
Yep.
mean, you would think it would be I think people would say the top rate people, you would think, but because it's everybody and they're not putting a seniority thing on it, maybe they're just trying to get rid of the COVID hires. Maybe. I don't know. I think it could go
Interesting.
either way. I think it
Okay.
could go COVID hires or older. Either
Okay,
way.
because I feel like we always talked about how, I mean, this goes back to the first one as well, you know, to the first buyout as well. And we always talked about, you know, it looked like it was targeting the drivers that are about to retire. Like, boom, get those guys out of here, you know what I mean? And just, you know,
Right.
these top rate guys that have been here, that have gotten every raise under every contract for the last 30 years and some, you know? So get those guys out of here. But my friend, the other driver, made a good point. Why wouldn't they target people like you, people like me, people who are not ready to retire, because they would have to pay us longer at top rate?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And right. And I don't know why I didn't think about this like before, But he said that, and I was like, damn. And then if you think about it, okay, it's UPS's buyout. It's not Teamsters, obviously. It's
Right.
UPS's. Let's say they give one. Let's say you were taking the buyout. Okay, you put in your application for the buyout. The guy with 33 years in your center put in an application for the buyout. All right? But they gave you the buyout and not that guy with 33 years because they know they only have to pay him for a year or two more.
Yeah.
So they want to get rid of you. How pissed off would that other guy be? Because it's their buyout. It's not Teamsters. There's no seniority in play here with these buyouts.
That's so true. God, that's actually hilarious. That'd be like the first time ever.
I know.
And the people at that age, 30+ year drivers aren't used to getting
they're disgruntled.
Bumped.
Yeah.
Bumped.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
dude, like, if I
this could happen. This is a possibility, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that actually, I mean, that makes sense to where, because that's what they were saying, like, I remember the numbers that they said with the, like, what was it, like 1,100 or 1,200 drivers that took the last one.
Yeah. A little over 1,000 or something, yeah.
And, yeah, 7 of them were from my building. Fucking, I don't think we'll crack 7 again this time. But, they were, like, the number was, like, they were saying what they saved of not paying those people in salary. And, like, I looked at, like, they did save a lot of money. And I was like, holy shit. So that's why they've upped it to 150. Because it's, think about it, dude. It's like 150. You get 6 people, man. It's almost $1 million. And that there's going to be, I mean, if there's a few thousand, like, they're obviously, but yeah, these motherfuckers aren't dumb, man. They're not. And it's crazy that, like, I don't know, but I'm not losing faith in the Teamsters either. There just needs to be action taken. And I think come June, we'll see some shit come up.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's my question. And I'll leave it open-ended to that, dude, is UPS targeting the younger top-rate drivers? And because it's UPS's buyout, they wouldn't do it by seniority order, would they? I don't think so. So I'm going to leave it open to that. And let
by numbers, that makes
crazy.
Sense, dude. Yeah. By numbers, that 100% makes sense.
Yep. Crazy, dude. Crazy. But anyways, that was fucking buyouts and round 2 of buyouts. And that one got dropped on everybody like a fucking bomb, dude.
Dude, when I first saw that, I was like, what? Because I was off the day that they brought it up. Man, I didn't see, man. Yeah.
I know I texted you and I was like, holy shit. 100 and we were just talking about this a few episodes back. Like, we were like, what do we think the second one's going to be like? It's like, they wouldn't up it that much, would they?
Yeah,
no, they probably stay the same.
I said 2,000 a year instead of 1,800. I really lowballed it.
150,000 regardless. Nobody ever thought they were going to go regardless of years of service, but fucking hey, man. Here we are, you know. But anyways, let's have a little fun now, shall we? We're an hour in. This one's gonna run a little longer, if you will. So let's get to the doorstep dilemmas. This one. Ready, Luke?
I'm ready.
Would you rather have your hidden tape gun run out of tape en route or your pen stop working? Would you rather run out of tape or would you rather your pen stop working?
Well, this is going to come as a shock, but I haven't had tape in months, so I would miss the pen. I've not had a roll of tape in my truck in probably.
Fuck.
I mean, it's probably been a year, maybe 2.
Shit. What do you do
Not
with the
a
boxes
single-
that are falling apart, dude?
Oh, you don't want to. It's just, I just hope and dream it, man. I just kind of hold them. I got big hands, dude, so I just spread them out as long as I can, and I'll walk them up, and I'm like, be careful, this thing's a little tricky.
That's funny. Yeah, I think I'd rather run out of tape than the pen. Like, I need that pen. I need that pen for a lot of reasons.
Pen's vital.
So it's vital. Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, here's another one for you. You ready?
Yep.
Would you rather deliver in the pouring rain or 100-degree heat?
It depends on what the weather is with the pouring rain. If it's 100 degrees and pouring rain.
Let's say it's a summer day, pouring rain.
Pouring rain, 100%.
Yeah, 100%, right?
100%, dude. Yeah.
Right, I don't
Now,
care how wet I'm getting at that time.
when it's like 40 degrees and pouring the rain, that's different.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah, that's a
35.
cold
Like
rain.
when it gets close to freezing and it's not freezing and it's just raining, or that's different. I hate fucking working in that more than anything. But regular weather, I'll take the rain.
Okay, how about this one? Would you rather have tight apartment complexes all day or rural dirt roads? All day apartment complexes or rural dirt roads? I'm going to have to go with the rural route.
Yeah, especially in the summertime, because those apartment complexes, man, and it's the heat.
They'll
and
fucking
shit.
drain you.
Yeah, you're in the cargo spot. You're in the oven part of the truck.
At least the dirt roads, you have a little drive time where you can cool off.
Yeah, and when it rains, like the only thing with those dirt roads is, man, when it doesn't rain for a while and that shit gets dusty, and it's but yeah, I would still 100% do dirt roads in a rural route.
100%. This one, ready? Would you rather be ahead all morning and then slammed late in the day, or be behind all day but finish strong?
Probably.
You want your more?
I don't know.
I think I'll be behind all day and then finish strong.
There's times where
That happens all the time to me.
Yeah, there's times where I feel like it. Yeah, dude.
It's just already happened, so I'm used to it.
He's sitting there taking his break. They're looking at the computer going, "What the fuck, Dave? Come on. Come on. It's 11 a.m. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's true.
It's better. I feel like it depends on, like, if you're going to finish, if you're like going to get done in an 8-hour day or like 8.5 and you get slammed at the end, that's one thing. But like, if I'm already working, like I'll just, I don't know. I don't feel like they ask a lot in this situation, so this doesn't happen often. But I feel like if I'm already working late and they like do something late, it doesn't bother me as much, because I'm like, all right, I'm already working 10 hours. If I'm working 10.5 or 11, whatever. But if I'm going to be done early and I'm with you. I would rather finish strong.
Hell yeah. Now, last but not least, we're going to get into the dispatch poll power here. This was what we posted on our Patreon, so you can come vote on the dispatch poll power. Come join the Patreon today. Shameless plug. The dispatch poll power was biggest lie on route. Here were your options. The customer says, I was just outside. Or the customer says, nobody knocked. Or the customer says, I've been home all day. 75% voted, I've been home all day. 25% voted, nobody knocked. 0% voted, I was just outside. The biggest lie, I've been home all day. I've been home all day. I didn't hear you. I didn't see you. And then you got to go back to that fucking stop later in the day.
Dude, do you want to hear I got
you got a
one
story?
for you.
Let's
Oh, I
go.
got a story. And it's weird because I don't think we don't do this anymore. There must be it was either a new law or we don't ship them anymore now. I'm thinking about it, but
What are these?
we'll just say these are we'll just say these are it's drugs, legal drugs. We'll say prescription stuff that was
What don't we ship anymore? So
I mean, they're just I mean, I don't know what you would call them, but they're what the fuck is the medical name? They're like oh shit. God, yeah, I can't think of it. We don't the fucking like it's like oh god. The name of it, it's like the pills people take to get off drugs kind of thing. But people also use them as drugs themselves. Okay. But it's that stuff. There's all kinds of different shits, dude. It's like Suboxone kind of shit. Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry I asked. Dude,
I was like, how much do I want to get into this? It's drugs for people to get off drugs.
Dude,
the government couldn't make money.
All I pictured in my head, because I'm over here laughing, I just pictured like the spinning wheel of you like loading. Like,
I was like, how do I explain this? But yes, if you want to know the brass tacks, they were the pills for people to get off drugs, but people abused them as regular drugs too.
I didn't know we used to deliver those.
Some people do. Some people use them the right way, but a lot of people don't.
Use them the wrong way.
I'll just say that.
Damn it, Jacks.
But they so
it's funny. Go ahead.
Well, these one people that these were signatures. You had to get a signature for these, so these weren't like DR stop stuff. And this one house, I mean, it was every time I would knock out, nobody answer info notice. I'd get a message later. Fucking, I'd have to go back, and every fucking time. So, I started sending a message in after I would deliver. I'd be like, hey, I was just at such and such. I knocked. I left an info notice. You can see it. I scanned it. I was there and I knocked real loud. So I started saying that just to be like, just so they know. Well, the one time when I did that, they were like, I told them that you were knocking real loud, but then they said they were at the hospital and were coming home. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I still had to go meet them. But it, yeah, it was like, I know you're bullshitting me right now. Or maybe you're not. I don't know. But I was like, you know, you're fucking home. But normally they were, but there was, yes, God, dude.
It's so annoying.
It is. But it just got me thinking of other stuff. There was a time, I'll just say this on a side story. There was a time that I delivered so this same shipment, not to this address. This was on another route, another section, and I had changed. It was bad out, and this was me. This was before we were. I don't know, like we might have been podcasting. This might have been early on, but this was like I haven't delivered this area in a really long time now, thinking about it, but I had some of those pills and they were EC'd, and because this road was shitty, and I came down and I had my chains on, so they're loud and there's fucking ice cracking and fucking me. The guy comes out and he's so excited. And he's on his porch, and I fucking pull up, and I wave at him, and I said, he looks at me, I was like, it looked like Forrest Gump looking at Lieutenant Dan just fucking waving. He was so excited. And I was like, I'm here, buddy. But no, But no, the note
Oh,
shit, man, it's terrible. It is. Those are the worst when you got to go back and you were there. You can scan an info notice and it's like they're fucking lying.
Right. Gosh. But anyways, that's a great story.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I had to think of, I was like, what was my best one? There was another one. There was one we didn't have. It didn't get voted on that I actually wanted. I'll bring this up because this is extreme. The craziest, it was door signs, but it didn't get voted. It was like an episode or two ago on Dispatch Pull Power. And I was like, man, I wish I would have fucking, it would have been this. So I'm just going to say it now. So this is vulgar. So if you got this on your sound bar, you might want to turn it down. So this is when I'm like delivering. This is when I'm true nomad and I'm cover driving. I'm all over the place. And I go to this, it's not an apartment complex. It's like one of them places that has like 3 or 4 apartments in it, like just a couple, so 2 on bottom, 2 on top kind of thing.
This is the customer notes from hell.
Customer notes from hell. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's it. Right. So, I go up to one of them on top had a delivery. And literally, it wasn't a signature or anything, but we're always supposed to knock or everything. And these are like, I hate to say it, but they were pretty shitholy places. They're not the best. And you'll find out in a minute because the sign on the door said, "If anyone knocks on this door, I will fuck you in the ass." and
Fuck.
I stood there. I was like, well, UPS was fucking walked away.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I didn't want to say it on that episode because I was like, we're doing this. This got voted on. I don't want to. I was like, dude, I've been busting at the seams.
Yeah, you've been holding this in for like 2 weeks now. That's incredible.
Oh shit.
That's an incredible note, though. What?
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's bold, really bold.
Yeah.
I was like, what if somebody, like, there's going to be people up there just pounding on the door just to get a reaction. And it seemed like it was like he was old. Like, so I don't know. God. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't see him. Didn't knock.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. He said, UPS, I'm out.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. Well, guys, that's going to wrap this one up. Hope you guys enjoyed the new intro song the new outro song that we had. We're going to be putting in a new intro one too for legal reasons.
Copyrights, man. It's like it's seasonal. Every song we put in eventually just gets copyrighted.
I know. Craziness.
It's like that time of year.
Right, like another round of buyouts.
Yeah,
that time of year.
Yeah. Copyright infringement, buyouts. Yeah, dude. And every time when we start these, they never are copyrighted. So I just want to say that they're never copyrighted.
And then they realize that all in the delivery is using it, and they're like, "Well, now we got to copyright it. We're not going to allow
that
outro." To make money off
I'm assuming the outro is you, right?
The outro is my old band. Yes,
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you. So yeah, guys, listen. DeliveringGreatness.com. Go check out the merch that we're going to be putting out there. There's already merch up there, but there'll be more package car air fresheners, t-shirt, hat, stickers. That's the first drop we got going on right now. Use promo code ALLIN10, ALLIN10 for 10% off your order. DeliveringGreatness.com. Also, the Patreon family. Come join the Patreon, guys. Patreon.com/AITDpod. Patreon.com/AITDpod. Also, the Discord. Come join the Discord fam. Come hang out with everybody, guys. Woo! That's going to wrap this one up. Everybody, be safe out there. All right? And listen, thank you so much for giving us your ears today. and every day. And if you're new here, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode of All the Delivery, episode 187. I am Dave. My co-host across the screen over there, Luke. Everybody, see you all next week.
Later, everybody.